Hello everyone, thank you so much for stopping by on today's video. It's currently a Friday. If it is a Friday by you, I hope the rest of your day goes well. If it's not, I hope the rest of your week is great. The topic of today's video is going to be streamers and how good of an idea is it to have them driving while they're doing their main occupation, right? Now, we all know texting and driving is a hazard. We all know sleeping and driving is a hazard. We all know drinking and driving is a hazard, or driving under the influence. But what about streaming, right? There's been a lot of cases of people just getting into these accidental car crashes or these rollovers or these Tiger Woods style crashes. Meanwhile, what are we doing about it? Are there any laws to be passed to make this so that it can't be a thing, so that people can't just pull up chat and read chat on their phone as they're driving down Hollywood Boulevard, or they're driving down the 405 or a major freeway over in LA, or even let's say in Florida, right? Is anything being done about this at all? Because quite honestly, it seems like an epidemic that's been happening for the past years, all right? Now, we're going to bring up some new videos as well as some old videos just to compile them all together and show you where I'm coming from for this. So in this first clip we're going to be looking at, it's going to be covering a TikToker by the name of Musa, right? And to a certain extent, I do have sympathy and sympathize with this man, or have a lot of empathy for him in a situation right now, right? There has been a situation recently where he works a hot dog stand over, I believe, in Michigan, I want to say, but I'm not too sure. A patron had come by a store and ended up stealing all the tips out of his tip jar. And this coincidentally just happened in the same day as that happening too. So, for that, I really do have empathy for a situation, and I hope things do get better. But I see this clip, I'm like, Musa, what are we doing here? Inevitably, as you'll see, he ends up driving straight through a red light and gets T-boned right in the middle of an intersection.
Say hi and bye. Then after we can go to Walmart. Oh, whoa, whoa.
Every clip I see of this nature or like this, I can't help but feel like it could just be avoided. Like, we don't have to go through all the insurance claims. We don't have to go through all the GoFundMe's. We could just not look at chat or not read chat as we're driving, and we wouldn't have to worry about these things in the first place. I know, revolutionary thought right there. Controversial opinion. But I don't know how it doesn't flow through some of these people's minds. Seriously. Got for you guys, we're going to be looking at a Nigerian streamer that was streaming and cutting it up on the road, right? But this man forgot that he's not Squeeze Benz, right? And he's not New York City, so the rules of traffic do not apply to him the same out there as they do out here. So we'll see him cutting up, and then get straight into a work zone, or what looks to be a work zone, and then comes to a complete halt, stream cut.
Give him the front shot. See this what I'm about to do.
My brother in Christ, what are we doing? You think this, when this worker woke up for the day and thought he was going out to pave some roads or replace some plumbing over in the roads, you think he knew this was going to be the outcome? What are we doing right now? All right, we're not shooting a scene for the next Fast and Furious Nigeria, right? We're just driving down to go from point A to point B to your house, probably. From your house to the restaurant. What are we driving like this for, my guy? You're about to get somebody killed. And worse yet, you're about to stream it to your audience, to probably like a couple hundred people. What are we doing? Come on, lock in. Yeah, that was a doozy. In this next clip, we have a kick streamer by the name of Euro. And it doesn't really look like he was an intentional man who was looking at his chat or looking at his phone or getting distracted in that type of way. But it's kind of assumed that he was going on stream for a lot of time, or like 5 or 6 hours maybe, and that might have tired him out while he was driving. He was getting tired, falls asleep a little bit, the road's wet, slides straight into the guardrail and goes straight forward. It is sad to see, and I do hope this man gets better.
およそ300メートル先、赤崎1丁目、左方向、名護近方面です。
マジ？本当に取った。やばい。
これはガチだ。つけるか？事故。
やばい。やべえなこれ。どうしたらいい？
事故った。何今の？
やばい。やべえ、やってもうた。どうしたらいい？ちょっと待って。
The reason too why I do feel a little bit bad for this man was when I was reading on the Reddit as well. It seems like his chat was just either bots or people just being really like belittling to him in Japanese, just being really fucking rude the whole time. I had seen one comment that said one of the type chats had translated to, "Oh, we've given you so many donations, so now you have to repay us with your death." That's fucking cruel. Who would even imagine to say shit like that? You know, like, it's one thing for, like, people to fuck up and make mistakes while they're driving. Yeah, they could avoid it. But, like, there's no reason to attack this person and say they should lose their life because of it, when, all in all, he just crashed his car into a guardrail. He didn't get any other parties injured or hurt. I don't know. It just seems a bit rough. On this next clip, we have a female streamer who is driving on the Autobahn, the famous German freeway, which has no speed limit. You'll see in the clip where she goes and says something along the lines of, "Oh, there's a person in front of me. I don't know why there's a person in front of me." And then proceeds to just keep looking down at her phone, looking back up, and then just keep looking at chat. I don't know why people do this, dude. It's like they're just compulsively setting themselves up for failure. It's insane. It's honestly insane. But you'll see in this clip as to like what my gripe is with people who just cannot stop looking at their chat or looking how they look in their stream, dude. It's such an egotistical move. It's like just turn it off. Turn it off, or pass the you have multiple people in the car, pass the camera off to somebody else and they can film you. There's so many different options, but I don't know why you're choosing the one that just puts you all in the most danger.
I'm on the Autobahn right now. So the Autobahn, you can drive as fast as you want. There's no speed limit. I don't know if you guys knew. You guys want to see the road? Right now, actually, never mind, because there's like a car in front of me, and I don't know why. Alles okay? Alles okay? Alles okay? Alles gut? Mary? Mary?
Devastating. I know. I hope everyone made it out alright, and I hope everyone made a full recovery from that. Really, what jump-started the idea for this whole video is I had seen on Livestream Fails a clip of Speed, or I Show Speed, and he was driving his car. I believe he was picking up his brother, and the dude goes on a complete ego trip about, "I did nothing wrong. What's this guy's problem?" But it's like, you're gonna see in this clip, he was stopped in the middle of the road. He starts pulling out, and then he starts tripping out on this dude after he starts pulling out in front of him, right?
My chat telling me to change. But I'm cool, bro. I don't need to change nothing, bro. Chat, what's that song? Bro.
Damn!
The fuck are they doing, bro? What is he doing? What the hell? Bro, that's not my fault, bro. The hell is... What is...
So realistically, too, even if he was cut off, which very much so he could have just been cut off and the person right in front of him pulled out, why are you still looking at the chat about 4 to 5 different times in this clip and then just completely absolving yourself of the situation, washing your hands, and being like, damn, that wasn't my fault. I definitely wasn't looking at the road. I didn't have a stop sign. I didn't have a light or anything like that signaling me through, but I'm just going to flip out and have an ego trip on this man just because I made the bad decision, you know? I think for the most part, the reason why I made this video, it feels like it really shows and symbolizes the things that people just do to get paid or for money or what they'll do. The ends always justify the means to these people, you know? It's like to anyone that's willing to do this and get in trouble and crash their car, it's always going to be worth it because they're getting paid from their streams, you know what I mean? Like they wouldn't be doing this if they weren't getting paid, you know? So in that sense, it does make sense, but you're putting multiple people's lives at risk, so I'd really ask if it was even worth it in the first place, you know? You never really want to roll those dice and not know if someone's spouse or someone's partner and someone's kids aren't going to be coming home that night just because you decided to make the ignorant decision to start streaming and not pay attention on the road. So I think that too is where we're going to end it for this video. You could probably look forward to a double feature this week just because I didn't fulfill my goal of making one video every week. I was looking to get this new microphone that I currently have, so now I do have the improved mic quality, so it will be easier for me to make these videos and not have to worry about that so much. I do hope that every one of you is having a great rest of your day if you lasted to the end of this video. If you could drop a like and a comment, I would really so much appreciate it. It helps me get out there in the algorithm. Also, too, if you're new, if you could please give me a subscribe, I would really appreciate that as well. Hope everyone has a great rest of your day and your weekend. I'll see you and talk to you guys later.